Hello all. Today was a pretty great Thursday, all things considered. I started out with my history class, which, just like last time, was pretty ballin', pretty great. This time my professor came in with a bowler hat and like a little like suit and stuff, because we were talking about the Gilded Age, which, like basically a time about like a bunch of like big business people and corruption and worker exploitation, a lot of not fun stuff. Hence why it's called the Gilded Age, because on the outside it was like, oh wow, look at all this luxury, but on the inside, 99% of people had to deal with a lot of poverty, a lot of piss poor working conditions, basically. But yeah, we also finished learning about the Wild West too. And I took like these quizzes that we have for the class, and it was actually fun because half the answers are like fake like joke answers, and it was really funny. But then I had my criminology class, and now I finally know what to think of it, and I quite like the class, actually. It was really interesting. We had a lot of in-depth discussions in the class about what counted as deviant behavior, what counted as criminal behavior. I talked about some interesting cases, like one with like this type of Ford car that like exploded if like it got into a crash in the back, but like they still sold the car. They were like really just absolutely insane stuff. But that went well, and then hung out. I finally finished all my Spanish work for the week, and it only took a few more, like another hour or so of grinding, so that's good. I also played more Animal Crossing with the hotel update, and I decorated all of the rooms in my hotel on my island. And now, like, I think, like, there's, like, one more, like, special room or something for me to decorate. So, I don't know, I got, like, a message saying that, like, there's, like, another special kind of room to decorate left, but like I have to wait till tomorrow, so I'll check that out tomorrow. But yeah, other than that, also I had my mixed media drawing class, and I quite like that class too. I had the professor for another class earlier, like in my freshman year, and he's pretty chill. Like the class environment's pretty chill and quiet, so it was nice. Talked to some new people in the class as well. It was mostly like doing like research, and we mostly researched like some artists that inspire me, and I have a few artists that inspire me. Mostly, I'd say like a top artist that inspires me is probably like Mike Mignola, the creator of Hellboy, but also Vimsy Pop, creator of Has-Been Hotel. Oh, and also Jonan Vasquez, who created Invader Zim. I'd say those three guys are artists. Are my top three influences of all time when it comes to my art. But yeah, that was pretty fun. And also, got started on my actual project, which I'll definitely be showing off once I get more in depth to it. I'm going to be I'm already really diving into the multimedia stuff. Like I'm already going to be working with a bunch of ink for this one, some colored pencils, and also some brown paper from like a paper bag, because the character I'm drawing is a character I'm going to be like making a piece of is a character of my own, and they wear like this really big like leather coat, so I'm going to be using the brown paper and like some charcoal to simulate like a leather coat, basically. Oh, and also speaking of ink, our professor gave us a bunch of great materials, including some really nice ink, and I got some pointers from my old man about how to use it, because he's experienced in using this type of ink. So I'm really excited to start experimenting with that this weekend, play around, see what I can get into, see about learning some new inking techniques, I guess. Yeah, that'd be cool. Okay, I'm really excited to start using that bad boy. But the class went really well. I really like it so far. Again, yeah, and as for like the snowstorm I keep talking about, I'm be real, I think it's kind of overhyped, or at least in my area, because I was seeing like some weather reports and stuff, and even like some like YouTube videos of like these big weather guys talking about it. I think the most my area is gonna get is like some ice rain instead of like full on snow. Although then again, I did check my weather app, which I trust more overall, and it did say we're gonna get some snow in the next few days. But we'll see. If we do get snow though, I'll film a little bit of outside, like in the snow. Maybe like, I don't know, film like a snowball fight for me and my pals. If any of my pals actually want to go out in the freezing cold snow, we'll have to see. And besides, none of this stuff even like starts in my area anyways until like I think like Saturday, or like at the very end of tomorrow. I don't know. Again, I'll keep everyone updated and whatnot. And I think maybe at the very least, maybe a day, I'll get a day or two off classes. But I think that's just wishful thinking. And honestly, either way, won't really be the big of a deal if it doesn't happen, because, you know, it's whatever. I like my classes. And also today, let's see, I also had some Jimmy John's, which is like one of the newer restaurants that we got on campus. We have quite a few, like a Chick-fil-A and a Taco Bell, but we got a Jimmy John's like last semester, I think. So I had that for dinner, which was cool. Then I ran into my buddy Jace, who I unfortunately, who unfortunately don't have like any classes with this semester. You know, but we're still tight, and so we're gonna be hanging out tomorrow at some point. Also tomorrow I might like finally do that like ancient Egyptian like pyramid thing I have to like get my dice charm out, because I think session 0 for the new D&D campaign is going to be coming up this weekend, so I need to have that prepared. Even though, I mean, like, the only thing I'll probably be rolling is maybe character stats, because, you know, session 0 is setting up your characters and just talking about the storyline, talking about, like, what, you know, what you do, what you will allow in the game, what you won't, what you're comfortable with. Basically, a session 0 is like one of the most important rules of D&D, and if you're DMing, especially for the first time, you know, you should definitely. Okay, that was my phone charger. It's fine. You know, you should definitely do a session 0 for your players, because it's, you know, it sets boundaries for the themes and stuff in the game, and it also, like, you know, like sets the tone of like, all right, what is this campaign exactly going to be about? Is it going to be like combat focus? Is it going to be like mystery focus? Is there going to be like some horror elements? Is there going to be any like, you know, like basically it's like setting the record straight, so that, you know, you don't have to run into any problems in the middle of like playing. Like if you're like, say, like, you know, you had a player who was like really like scared of like spiders or something, and, you know, you didn't have a session 0, and then like first dungeon of the whole campaign, like you will fight 100 spiders, you know, and they'll freak out, you know. So that's why session 0 is very important. And as a DM, you know, as a DM of like 5 or 6 years, I definitely highly recommend session 0 every time. So that's my DM advice, unofficial DM advice. But yeah, it's been pretty great. Again, I'm pretty much finished with my first week of classes for this semester, because Fridays I don't have classes. That'll be a day to like work and stuff. But I still need to get my work still needs to get back to me about my schedule. But yeah, I think this is gonna be a great semester. I just need to take into account. I still need to start up my work, both my on-campus job and off-campus job. You know, like the one that makes me money. I still need to take those into account and get those into my routine, and, you know, get with the flow of it. And I'm sure after like a week or two, I'll be in the flow state, and everything will fly by. So I'm really excited about that. But yeah, that's all I have to say about that. It's been a pretty great day. Tomorrow, yeah, I'll definitely show off like that whatever charm thing I get from that ancient Egyptian whatever I want at the arcade. I'll show that off. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna be working on some art now, so take care and good night.